Hello everybody, we have a very special video today. It is Thanksgiving Day, and we're going to be talking about things we're thankful for, but we're also going to be showing you our super unique Thanksgiving dinner that we're setting up for ourselves. I don't think anybody else in the country is having a Thanksgiving dinner like this today, because we have so many dietary restrictions that pretty much all of the traditional food, except for maybe the turkey, is just like out of reach for us. So I figured I would take you along on our non-traditional Thanksgiving where we still celebrate gratitude. Susanna, you want to tell them what you did today?
I participated in the turkey trot with the YMCA that is here in town, and yeah, it was really cold. I think it was like 35 degrees this morning, but the sun was shining and there were lots of people out and it was great. Now I'm making a salad dressing that a friend of ours told us about with super simple ingredients. We have Asiago, Greek plain yogurt, garlic, lemon juice, olive oil, Italian seasoning, salt and pepper. So it's my first time making it, so we'll see if it turns out.
I have faith in her, but I'm going to go check the meat right now because that's kind of my duty to this, and I'll show you what I've got going on here. This is a nice chuck roast that I'm smoking. I seasoned it with a few different seasonings. The seasonings that I used on this are salt, paprika, onion powder, and garlic powder, and dill, actually. So there's 5 different seasonings that I put on this, and it is being smoked in the Traeger Ranger, so that is going to have a really, really nice smoky flavor to it. I have it on the lowest setting possible, so that way we can put as much smoky flavor in and just kind of cook it low and slow until it's ready. While that's finishing up cooking, I figured I would take some time to say a few things that I'm grateful for, reflecting on this past year. And one of the first things that I'm going to say that I'm thankful for is just this ability to travel. We are thankfully able to work remotely and be able to live off of like Starlink satellite internet and our solar panels. And it's been such a wonderful life, and I'm so thankful for that. And as we're looking into like buying land and stuff, I just never want to get so far into the future that I forget to be thankful for the things that I have now and the things that have happened before. Because too often we attach our happiness to an if-when statement instead of living in the moment and being grateful for what we have now. So what do I mean by that? What I mean by that is that so often we say, I will be happy when I get this next thing in life, promotion, car, dream job, whatever it is. And when we do that, when we attach our happiness to a future thing, we forget to be happy about the amazing things that are going on in our life right now. And that has been something that I have learned over the years. And if anybody is listening to this, I would really love for you to get that out of this video. It's like the main topic, to be thankful for where you're at right now, living in that gratitude and experiencing the joy of this moment. I'm thankful for the smell of this Asiago cheese. It's just kind of like filling our camper as Susanna is grating it.
I am very thankful for my husband Andrew, and just that we have the ability to travel and do this lifestyle together. We get to be with each other all the time, and I'm thankful for how he encourages me to try new things and step out of my comfort zone and really help me stay on track. And even though he wasn't like completely on board with the way that I was eating for the first while, he still encouraged me to stick with it and to do it, and then eventually he came on board. But he's just been a huge encouragement to me, and even getting up early this morning to go out in the cold and watch me do a 5K. So I'm very, very thankful for my husband.
It's so special.
I love you.
I love you. going back to what we're eating and how we have so many dietary restrictions now, Susanna started this before I did. So Susanna got some testing done and whatnot, but I started like kind of just eating better in general. But really, when I had my plantar fasciitis in my foot and like I could like barely walk for a long time, that was really rough. And I wanted to heal as fast as possible. So I started doing research on like optimal human nutrition. I signed up for health coaching school and I took a bunch of classes. And we have arrived at kind of a very unique um, diet plan that not a lot of people are talking about. A lot of people want to go to the extreme of full carnivore or full vegan. We are in neither extreme, but we don't do a lot of processed foods. We don't do added sugar and things. There are a number of things that we don't do, and we're not going to get into all of that in this video here. We'll probably do another video on what we feel the optimal human diet is. Maybe, I don't know. If we get enough comments about it, maybe we'll do it. But for this Thanksgiving meal, we are doing the meat. We're doing this homemade salad dressing with the Asiago cheese and everything that Susanna had shown you. We're doing salad. And what else are we doing, Susanna? Are we doing anything else?
We could throw a zucchini and some onions on the smoker.
Oh, yes. Yeah, we got some really nice sweet onions yesterday at the store. So really looking forward to that. So maybe some like smoked onions and zucchini as well. Susanna, what is your favorite place that we've been to this year?
Oh, that's tough. The first thing that comes to mind is the Grand Tetons. How we got to stay there for several weeks and the views, and got to visit with several friends while we were there. And we've been to the Tetons like, 3 times before, but this time we had our tow jeep, which made it a lot easier to get around. So we would park the camper in one place for a couple days and then take the jeep and go on excursions, and it was so much easier to find parking, and we got to see so much wildlife while we were there, even at our campsite. So I would say Tetons, but then I also really like our spot in Idaho, so that's a toss-up.
I'm actually going to have to say Tetons too. I'm literally wearing my Teton hat for this video. So yeah, definitely the Tetons just have a special calling. And what Susanna was saying about the Jeep is so true. We've been traveling for a long time now, and this is the first time that we've actually taken a tow vehicle along with us, and it has changed the way that we travel. We travel slower, we stay at campsites longer, and we really experience the area more than when we had just a single rig without a tow vehicle behind us.
I will say anywhere that we meet up with our other nomad friends is a great place, because when you travel on the road, most of the time you're alone. So when you get to visit with other nomads, it's just really cool. Like being in the mountains in Montana with our friends Joe and Heather, or Idaho with our friends Josh and Emily, or Vermont with Megan and Landon. Like, so many cool places, and get to enjoy those with other people. It's really fun.
It's a good little piece of cheese.
Fingers off with them.
Yeah, your fingers definitely would have been too close to the grater trying to shred that one. Look at this absolute mountain of cheese here. And Susanna's scooping the yogurt into the container there. I'm very thankful for how Susanna and I handle conflict. So whenever there's an issue, we just talk it out. And we try to talk it out as soon as possible, so that way it doesn't boil up inside of us. And that's something that I really, really appreciate, how we're just open and honest with each other about so much. So that way we don't have to guess and wonder what each other is thinking. We can just tell each other. And one thing that we really had to realize was that neither of us are mind readers. I can't read her mind, and she can't read my mind. And even if we think that we're dropping signals like, oh, she should have known this, or oh, he should have known this, it's just so much better to be so clear about it. Just say the words and let it be, versus not saying anything and letting it bottle up. And when you don't say it, you can't really wonder why the other person doesn't know, because you didn't tell them. So that's just something I'm so thankful for, our system that we have in place for communication. It's time to go outside and check on the meat. This is a meat thermometer, so I'm going to see what temperature it's at, and that's going to tell me if it's done or not. Well, we are still going to be waiting on the meat for a little while longer. Tell us how this sauce is going, Susanna.
I think it's going okay. My friend didn't really have exact measurements, so I'm trying to do a little at a time so I don't ruin it, but I think it's going good.
Let's see what you got so far.
It still needs to be mixed up.
I think it's looking good and it's smelling great in here. The time has come, everybody. I have my carrot stick, and right now we are going to sample the dressing that Susanna has made and see how it is. This is the real test right here. Before I test this, Susanna, how confident are you in your dressing?
I think it will have a good flavor, but I don't think it's like the consistency of a dressing yet, because it seems really thick still. So I need to know if it needs more olive oil. So
here we go. That is really good as is. I think the thickness that we're seeing there is actually just the amount of cheese that's in it. Okay. But I'll taste it again, but I don't really think that needs too much more of anything. Great job, Susanna.
Thank you.
Hey guys, this is so good. I think I might even just put it on my steak. Good news, that meat is now done. So I have the smoker turning off and the meat is going to rest inside of the smoker while I'm waiting to cut it. So you want to let your meat rest so that way the juices have enough time to like flow throughout the meat. I'll probably take it off of the smoker in the next like 5 minutes or so to rest inside. And it's going to be a juicy, delicious meat. And here are the veggies that are going on the grill. We have onion and zucchini. And if any of you know a way to cut onions without absolutely tearing up, drop that info in the comments below. I'd really love some tips on that. And look at that meat. We're gonna cut into that here in a little bit, but first we gotta get these onto the grill.
I wish you guys could smell what we are smelling in here. It smells so good. The smoked meat with the Asiago and garlic. Oh, it just smells so good. What time is it, babe?
It's time to cut the meat.
Is that enough? You want more?
And we are thankful for you. Thanks so much for watching our videos. We're going to absolutely house this Thanksgiving dinner right now. Make sure you subscribe. It really helps our small channel grow. And we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.